Lord bless my soul, what's wrong with me?
Well, bless my soul. This is Where You Live with Gene and Tony, and we're broadcasting from the Concierge Landscape Studios. We're brought to you by Extreme Exteriors. Let's hear from the Community Associations Institute. The CAI Minute is brought to you by Start to Finish Maintenance Contractors. Start to Finish provides 24-hour service for all of your home and business maintenance needs. Call Start to Finish at 952-259-1219 for your home, for your business, and for your peace of mind.
Are you a member of the Community Associations Institute? For nearly 40 years, CAI has provided education and resources to volunteer homeowners who govern community associations and the professionals who support them. Visit caionline.org to learn more. That address again is caionline.org. CAI helps community association board members by providing online resources, in-person training, and hard copy publications written by association management experts. CAI offers community managers professional development, networking opportunities, and a certification program that's established as the industry standard nationwide. Minnesota has its own chapter of the Community Associations Institute to bring resources and tools from community associations around the country right to your home. Visit CAIMN.com to learn more and become a member of CAI today. Your community and management company will benefit from your involvement. Join the Community Associations Institute today at CAIMN.com and click on Membership.
Well, let's continue with this next.
It's our last
story.
segment. We got one more story to fit in.
And this is coming from a newspaper called the Hudson Reporter out of Hudson County in New Jersey, a homeowner association in Gutenberg, New Jersey. And apparently this association called the Galaxy Towers Condominiums actually makes up most of the population of the tiny town of Gutenberg.
I looked it up. It's 1,074 units. It's a huge homeowners association.
That's a mofo place.
Yes, it is.
And so here's what happened. There's a guy named DeLuca who's a former resident, or he is a resident.
He's a current resident.
A former board member. And he created a website called GalaxyFacts.com, and this was because he initially got on the board. He was upset because things weren't...
Well, even as a homeowner, he felt like he was not heard by his board.
That's right.
He brought a question to the board of directors. He was not heard.
Okay.
So he started his website.
And I think what he meant is he didn't get his way.
Well, yes, that's what I wrote down here in the margin.
Yeah. So he voiced something at the board meeting. The board did not take his recommendation.
The reason we think that is because of what happened subsequently.
Yes. He gets on the board, and then things don't go well. He goes off the board.
He's not heard while he's on the board, he says.
So he then starts this website for people to complain, to write about the association.
There you go.
And he's amazed that he can find other naysayers too.
He also got followers or people who agreed with him to run for the board.
Yes.
And they were elected to the board. And then what happened?
And then it says that shortly afterwards that DeLuca became disillusioned with them because he said they weren't listening to him either.
They said they were proponents of freedom of speech, but once they got on the board, they became like the other board, he said.
And so then what happens? DeLuca gets on the board once again, only to go off the board because...
Yeah.
So let's talk about this. The board. He said the board doesn't know how to do things right.
And they don't listen to him.
And they don't listen to him. So he gets his buddies on the board, and what happens?
Once they get on the board, they don't listen to him.
Then he gets on the board, and is he able to get things changed? He can't do that either.
No.
So what is the constant in the story? It's Mr. DeLuca.
It's just ridiculous.
That's right. And this is why we get the impression that it's not about Mr. DeLuca being heard. It's about the fact that Mr. DeLuca is not getting his way. And that's because his fellow board members, his fellow homeowners are not supporting him and his viewpoint, correct?
Yeah.
So many complaints like this from people who claim they tried to work within the system. We come to find out it's simply that they did not get what they wanted. They did not get their way. They did not get the
You're right.
minority decision.
Because when you live in an association or anywhere in our country, folks, the city, the state, the federal government, you're going to be in the majority. Sometimes you're going to be in the minority.
That's right.
And when you're in the minority, you understand that you have another day. Yeah, that
That's
you have
right.
a chance to present your views once again. But we've got to be folks that believe in law and
That's right.
and be civil.
Do you
with one
remember last year I was called an ungrateful sinner by one of Gary Solomon's followers because I advocated for the majority rule?
Yeah.
They said that was evil, that I advocated for majority rule. That's how we have to operate.
Yeah.
We have laws. Homeowners associations have governing documents in place to protect everyone's rights, including the minority's rights, but the majority opinion rules.
And the unfortunate thing here is that here was someone who knows something about setting up a website, and nowadays it's so easy for people to do that and to be able to get something in front of a bigger audience. And what to me that I find very disturbing is that we live in a society now where you can just throw out an innuendo. And we're in an age where once you throw out the innuendo, that's what sticks. That's what people remember. And now, whether it's true or not, that the person who has been accused of something is battling because they're innocent until proven
They're
or they're guilty until proven
until they
innocent.
can prove they're innocent. Yeah,
Yeah.
it is a dangerous vehicle. Although they say that the board has also had supporters comment on this website, which I find that refreshing. I'm glad to hear that.
Yes, and the other thing I'm not surprised about, it says that Mr. DeLuca's website has been involved in a number of lawsuits. Fancy that. If you're going to say something without any kind of backing that up, without any facts,
Right, that's right.
Yeah, that's what's going to take place.
That's right. One poster said, "I've lived here for a while now, and no matter who's in charge, they always get blamed and attacked mercilessly for everything. People seem to forget that being on the condo board is not a paid job. It's volunteer work." And that's absolutely true.
Yes. And so for all our listeners, those of you that are on the board of your homeowners association, we want to say thank you. It is
right.
Often a thankless job.
It's absolutely a thankless job.
And the fact that you are doing it, you are stepping forward, which is what a majority of people don't even think about doing.
That's right.
Well, it is time to go. We're out of time. Folks, have a great Sunday. We look forward to having you join us again next Sunday right here on Where You Live with Gene and Tony.
Don't you know to be loved by you? How sweet it is.
All right, show's over. I'm tired.
By you.
Thank you so much, Minnesota.